Welcome to another episode on the F Word. PJ, we are past the middle way of 2019 and it seems like the bad news is just continuing. And for the past, as long as I can remember, 3 to 4 years, we've been telling investors that things will get better. But we are living through tough times. Do you have something to say to us that can maybe perhaps just lighten the mood a little bit, or what do we need to keep in mind when it comes to investing?
I don't know if I can lighten the mood, but there's definitely a lot of emotions going on. And investment, this is not new. In the whole history of the financial markets, there's a lot of emotions involved. And not just bad, it's very negative at this moment. Investments is a tug of war between fear and greed. And we're definitely in the fear stage now. But we can look at different examples. If we have a look at Bitcoin and breeding of exotic wildlife in South Africa especially, you can see that clearly there's a pattern that evolves. In the beginning it's very slow uptake, and then there becomes exuberance and everyone talks about it, and everyone wants to make money, and they take out bonds to invest into Bitcoin because this is the next big thing. And that's a greed phase, because I already made this money, or everyone made this money, so I also want to make this money. And I also understand the psychological effect of that, but it's very difficult to control your emotions.
And it's typically that herd mentality, like everyone across the briar, they talk about this Bitcoin or the exotic world. I'm afraid to lose out, so I want to be part of that as well. And then I get in at the wrong time, most of the time.
Yeah, definitely. You get in at the wrong time, and then you are when fearful, when markets are down, you sell out at the wrong time. And then they say you must just repeat that until broke, because that's what most people do. And especially for us, more professional investors, it's very difficult as well. So what you need to do is take emotions out of it. And that's where we always come back. You need to have a plan, and each one's got a different plan. So what do you want to achieve with your investments? And then you need to take emotions out of that and stick to the plan. Because if you're going to try to time the market, that's impossible to do, or be fearful, then you are not going to get to your financial goals.
Yes, and I think that's where a financial advisor should also be in place, just to keep you accountable, to hold you accountable, and to cancel out those emotions, because you're going to be emotional. As human beings, we are emotional, but we need to go back then, and someone to keep us accountable, to say, hey, let's just go back and look at the original plan.
Yes, exactly. And even financial advisors need external financial advisors, because in your own, it's easy to do with others' money, but with my own money, it's very difficult, because I also get fearful. So you need to know that and try to take out the noise.
So, point made, keep emotions out of investing, and make sure that when you do make a decision, it's a rational decision taken with an advisor itself. Thank you, PJ. We'll try to keep that in mind when we are investing. Thank you.
Thanks.